Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running. He won't be happy with that one. Well, that pass isn't the best.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of...
It's Son Heung-min! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
And it's Kaka. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, well played. He needed to get that right.
Oh, that's excellent. Such a clean tackle. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that is out of play. Just eases him off the ball. Baggio absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Haaland. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Kaka. Hullet! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Hullet clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. Zanetti getting this one clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Aimed beyond the defence. Zanetti played into space out wide. Ferdinand clears it away. And the shot! And Czech pulls off a sensational save. They've played it short. Now it's Son Heung-min. He's having a shot! Ambitious, but just off target.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Now that's well seen too. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Son Heung-min.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And he's in on Ibrahimovic! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Thuram. Kaka will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Neymar, over to the left. And he's opted for the long pass. Henderson gets across to intercept that. And it's Baggio. Some good work on the right flank here.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
It's a pretty loose pass. Nicely weighted ball. Hazard. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Kaká. And this is Hullet. He's in a great shoot! There it is! There is the breakthrough! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And he's managed to get free. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's a throw. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Haaland, he's shifting through the gears here. Can he finish?
India can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Kaká tries making a foray down the right. Jordan Henderson has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Stood up well to him there. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. It's Son Heung-min! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
There will be 3
Beckenbauer is the team's great visionary. Spread out to the left. He's in plenty of space here. Now there's... takes a shot! He has done it! They have come roaring back!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish. Oh, smashing header! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
So
there was the first half.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. So we're into the second 45. Mbappe receives it in a wide position, and that's gone loose. And that's been won straight back. Roberto Baggio. Baggio in acres of space out wide. Good ball, good take. Roberto Baggio. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. It's their second corner of the game. India have the chance to go the other way. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Kaká. And this is Hazard. But that has not gone well. Kaká. And here's Ibrahimovic. Tonali. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now, can they get him away? Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Not the most accurate pass, and he's intervened well there. And they can counter here. Mbappe does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Kaká. Baresi clears.
Yeah, and he read it before anyone could follow up. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Son Heung-min looking to run onto it. And it's Neymar. That's been cut out, well played. Azar, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neymar.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Threads one in.
That was lovely, that.
Tonali. Tonali unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he was quick to react. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Ibrahimovic. The less said about that pass, the better.
Substitution in progress.
India are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Mbappe! That has ended up in no man's land. Zanetti cuts it out. Caught offside that time. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And it's made its way to him. India have it back. And, oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And no surprise, that's a booking. Great chance here from position A1. Roberto Carlos! Tremendous from Roberto Carlos! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they get themselves in front! That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
India get themselves into the lead. And here's Boyan. Lovely passing, lovely movement as a header! Really well taken goal. They're level in a trice.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Oh, it's a...
And the finish! Oh, should have put that away.
Mbappe fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Pinches it off him. He's got away. Oh, played through for the wide man.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He's picked his way through.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Erling Haaland. Number 22, Tonali. Coming on the field, number 9, Van Basten. Number 25,
Pass somewhat off target.
Substitutions taking place.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Pele can see things others simply cannot. Now it's Osimhen. And this is Nedved. Great ball. Can he finish?
4 added minutes has been
He is
indicated.
desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
India really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Oh, what a climb! And he's there to belt it away. Oh, that's fabulous. Pele. And it's Ned. There's the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
He is through here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, we're on the way. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Goes for a shot! Goal! Barcelona!
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
India finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And he's intervened well there. That has ended up in no man's land. Now, can they get him away? Hazard with the... He gets big! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Pull it. Knocks it out wide. Pull it. And it's Messi. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Cruyff. Mbappe!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. India really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Maldini deals with that comfortably.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's Cannavaro. And that's put paid to a promising move. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Wow, look who's involved.
And the pass is intercepted.
India are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
He's in a great position here. Oh, he's Mbappe! There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Kaká, he's got away. Chance! And he's there to get it away. Shot a goal! He lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
McAllister is always looking to break lines. And it's Messi. Yaya Toure. And it's Messi. McAllister has found the net here, of course. Hazard. It's Hullet. Hullet. Good, strong midfield running here. Shoots! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
India certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking. Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Now it's Hullet. And this is Cruyff. Pinches it off him. Hazard plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Nice sequence of passes, this. He could be in here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That pass has been well intercepted. That has been slung wide. And here comes the corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
They've played it short. It's not an especially good pass, that. India are looking to go forward now.
Added time.
Played back in. He has a look up. Cross needs Ibrahimovic! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Mbappe. Pull it. Kaka. Now it's Mbappe. That has been cut short. Van Dijk. Yaya Toure. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kaka. Pullet dominates aerially so often. This might spell danger. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were
just the goalkeeper to beat. And the shot! No mistake! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Hazard takes control of it, and he's on the move. Over to the left. Could try cutting inside here. Cross to the back post. He's got tall. No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be...
Oh, what's he done? It's Ibrahimovic! And that was probably asking just too much.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Neymar. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he's picked it up out wide. He's had a shot! Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's running through. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Ibrahimovic, and the shot! And it's in! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And here's Ibrahimovic, steaming on goalwards.
India really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
He can get that clear. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Can he get on the end of this? Yaya Toure. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Terrific header!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Ibrahimovic. Number 7, Gullit.
Neymar.
Number 24, Hazard.
Neymar hurtling down that right flank. Now it's Owen. And the counter is on.
Number 45.
That's good running with the ball.
Osimhen. Number 14.
And that pass just didn't quite work.
Owen. Number 8.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Well read, nice interception.
Barcelona can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Raul receives it in a good position. There's the shot! Really well taken goal. 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's
big chance! He scores! Deep into injury time! A mere formality, nigh on a certainty, he is truly in the zone.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such...
Roll! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's Yaya Toure. Chance, surely! And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven, and whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area, but the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant
Hello,
buzz in the
everybody,
stadium,
and
and the
welcome
players
to
on the
today's
pitch are
match.
raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's down to business here. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
Oh, well played. Real chance! Oh, there's a probing ball. Well read, nice interception. Rui Costa will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Plays in a big header! Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Rui Costa running with the ball. And that has been cut short. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, played through for the wide man. Massaro. He's had a shot! And he's made sure that's not getting through. Danger averted for now.
Now there's a player with a silky pass and a steely tackle.
Xabi Alonso.
Yeah, a midfielder renowned for his tremendous array of passes while offering his defence a solid shielding presence too.
Players don't come a whole lot better in his position, do they?
Not really, and not many can boast the same quality of performance either, Peter.
Nedved can see things others simply cannot. Baresi calmly anticipates. Still goalless. Great vision. Oh. Ibrahimovic! Now, who's going to be first to this? Can he stop it going out? De Bruyne. Xabi Alonso. Raul. Massaro. Nedved. And here's Mbappe. Great chance! And again the keeper stands strong.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
The ball has bounced loose now. Adams. And claimed it back swiftly. Massaro. Now it's De Bruyne. And it's Rice. Rice really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Oh, what a climb! And that's caused a worry or two.
Ibrahimovic is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Knocks it into space. Nunez. He's shifting through the gears here. Ferdinand did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Probing pass. He's picked his way through. Chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's had it nicked away. And he lines up a cross. Good read, needed to be. And a chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Nedved. Pullet dominates aerially so often. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. And that's not going to reach. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Mbappe. Now it's Rui Costa. Oh, no joy this time. De Bruyne.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Chips it through. This looks promising. Shot a goal! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Played into space. That's beautifully weighted. And he... Can he finish?
There will be 1 minute added time.
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
This possibly the last play of the half. Czech breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Now it's Mbappe. And the half-time whistle goes. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. The midway point of the game.
What a pleasant surprise to see how open this game is turning into. Just wondering if the two teams are going to keep doing what we've seen in the first half. I hope that a cautious aspect doesn't kick in.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. 0-0 and... Oh, shooting chance! Sticks it away! And the second half is off to a flyer! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So we have the first goal.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Ibrahimovic. Oh, that was vital. Raul.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Mbappe! Cross flung in towards the middle. And that should get the job done. And here's Hullet. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. It's not an especially good pass, that. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Now it's Darwin, just eases him off the ball. India can breathe again, just.
Well,
could be danger here. He has found the way through. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And he was alert to it. Hullet does really well to win the ball there. Raul powering forward here. Oh, played right into his path. Oh, that's fabulous. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Up he goes! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. it's Nedved. Passing nice and neat. And that has been knocked clear. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Some resolute defending there. And here's Nunez. Rui Costa is always looking to break lines. Now it's Mbappe. That looks a good ball through. Oh no, this does not look good. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Big chance! Oh, he's been caught napping. Rui Costa. Passing is crisp and sharp. Xavi Alonso. Massaro. Good ball, good take.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Rui Costa. And it's Hullet. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Xavi Alonso. Now it's De Bruyne. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Massaro. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. De Bruyne. Looking to go deep. That is a brilliant interception. And he's gone backward here.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
There's the shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Nunez. And he's picked out the run. He's got away. Oh, well played, well played. That's a little off target. And he's there to get it away. That's that, the end. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour. That the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a backhand! And that is wildly off target.
India really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Darren Fletcher making another milestone appearance here. It is game number 400, Jim Beglin.
Well, this couldn't have happened to a better player, Peter. I say big congratulations to him. Someone who's told me on many occasions that his greatest motivation to keep playing is the love of the game. That's what it's all about.
Darren Fletcher. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Hullet. Now it's Neymar. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Pulisic. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Salmakers. Kaka. So it is still 0-0. Estupinian. It's a promising position. Aimed in towards the centre. They want to be quick to recover this.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Darren Fletcher plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. It's a searching pass. Real chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Ricci. Fulkrug. And it's Ricci. For Salamakers. Loftus-Cheek. Salamakers delivers the ball. He gets big. Kaka has a look and plays it forward. Gabia. And it's Ricci. And it's Salamakers. Now it's Loftus-Cheek. This looks... And the shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Tries to get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Pull it. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ricci. Pulisic. Estupinian. Nice looking ball. Cleared away. Bergkamp. Now it's Van Basten. Ricci wins the duel this time. De Winter. Now it's Bergkamp. And it's Kaka. Kaka will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Maldini. Now it's Van Basten. Pressure coming in from all directions. He's found the... And the finish! And he's taking no chances there.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Ricci. Estupinian. Now Pulisic. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Bergkamp. Neymar. Looking for options for movement. They're urging him to shoot. And the shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender. Stay onside.
Ricci. And it's Loftus-Cheek. Ferdinand is pretty much the... And that'll be the final action of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there, We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
I'd like to draw your attention
So
to
we
the
reached the
screen
halfway
right now for
point.
information
India
on our
really
shuttle bus
did
service.
turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break.
Please welcome everyone, our lads.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Ferdinand. Now Timber. Kaka. And this is Van Basten. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Pavlovic. Estupinian. Now it's Pulisic. And it's Ritchie. It's Loftus-Cheek. And it's Silamakers. He's picked his way through. Oh, terrible pass. And he's managed to get rid. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Out towards the flank. Now it's Selmakers. And that's played in low. Bullet constantly looking for the ball into the box. And still we await the first breakthrough. Estupinian. Pulisic. Loftus-Cheek. Spread it left. And it's Loftus-Cheek. And here's Pulisic. Works it forward. Plays a sharp little ball here. Aimed beyond the defence. Estupinian. Now Gabia. De Winter. For Salamakers. Knocks it into space.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Now it's Van Basten. Pull it. Now it's Bergkamp. Now it's Van Basten. Bergkamp. Little pass back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Now it's Hullet. De Winter is there, and he can get that clear.
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more...
Big header! Goal! A goal beyond special, however it came. 400 not out. Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So we have the first goal.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score.
Milan really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And here's Van Basten. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Ricci. Salmakers. Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Rabiot. And he's had it nicked away. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
1-0 as we head towards the end. Estupinian. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Kaka. It's Bergkamp! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Maldini, a picture of focus and alertness. I think we're just about done here. Tomori. Rabiot. Now it's full Krug.
Has been indicated.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Now it's Bergkamp. Pinches it off him. Pavlovic.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling it.
And that's that. India have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Darren Fletcher picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, it was a fairly stern test with very little between two teams that scrapped for everything.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Ederson. He's got great technique, Peter, and for a goalkeeper, he's got the passing range of a top-class midfielder. I think his team will be looking to use him as a foundation from which to build both sustained spells of possession as well as quick counter-attacks. He's got a phenomenal left foot.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Now, this could be a chance. Danielson. Shot could be on.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Vinicius Junior, and he's got the beating of his man. That ball looks a good one. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. And he plays one through. Udogi. Now the cross. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Brazil with the corner. They're first. And he's managed to get rid. India are looking to go forward now. He's picked his way through.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
And it's Maldini. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's intervened well there. Danielson. Gets a good foot in there. Hullet. Oh, cracking ball.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Well timed, excellent interception.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Xavi Alonso. Brazil trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Udogi. He's shifting through the gears here. And this is De Bruyne. Nedved can see things others simply cannot. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Hullet. That's been cut out, well played. Xavi Alonso. De Bruyne. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's managed to get free. Crosses it in. Takes a shot! Goal! Brazil! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. And it's Koundé. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, shooting chance!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Vinicius Junior. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's quick to get it clear again. Ball is over the line. Koundé did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Forlan. It's Alonso! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Looking for the run, looking to play him in. And that is expertly dealt with. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Vinicius Junior is onto this.
2 added minutes
Mbappe.
has been indicated.
And that has put paid to that. He is through here. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. And it's half-time here. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Here we go again then.
India can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Danielson will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. The message is clear, none shall pass. Picked out brilliantly. Thuram defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Maldini. And it's Ferdinand. Beckenbauer is always looking to break lines. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's Rui Costa. Danielson. That pass has been well intercepted. And it's Nedved. And here's Ibrahimovic. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Now it's Mbappe. Conte.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
That's good play. Real chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
He did so well to create the room to get the shot away.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Oh, really well played.
He's fallen! Oh, it's hit the post! That's going to go a long way.
Substitution on the field. Number 6, Rui Costa.
Ferdinand,
Coming on to
Mbappe
replace him is
chasing after it.
number 17.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Cleared without complication. Corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
He gets big. Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
5, Ibrahimovic. Coming on the field.
India do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Osman. Substitutions taking place.
India really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
India have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out! He should have put that one away.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
Messi. Torres! Harmlessly behind.
Brazil really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter. Brazil couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Ball driven towards the far post. Nicely weighted ball. India are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Aimed beyond the defence. Chance, surely!
India really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Messi. Now it's Torres. Brazil looking to pass their way through. Ferdinand. Well, they've got it again.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Little pass back. Denilson. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And we're done. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
And we come to you now.
How would you
with a
summarise
quick
what we've
request
seen
for
today then,
support
Jim?
for
It's
our
just a
charity
bad
fund,
day at the
Chance
office,
in
Peter.
Football.
They look below par in all areas, and it has to be cause for genuine worry.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway.
There's a player below us, Peter, that I've always admired. Franco Baresi, a defender with wonderful composure and discipline.
Yeah, I'm surprised by your assessment there.
Yeah, one of the great liberos. His intelligence put him on a level higher than the rest.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Can he finish? They've scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Simplicity itself.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
So, a breakthrough already. Nedved making good progress on the right-hand side. Oh, easy pickings there. Zanetti. Out for a throw. Messi. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Mbappe. Kukçu. And the return pass. Baresi. Zanetti. All played for Rijkaard. Howson. And no, that was never going to make it. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Boca Juniors have reclaimed it. Now that is a hefty challenge.
India really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now.
Mbappe! Oh, super goal! A finish of true class. They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot around the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
India grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now it's Hullet. Threads one in. Messi.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
India do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, okay, but very demanding too.
Well,
it's Azar! Off the post! Now the delivery. Cleared without hesitation. Boca Juniors are looking to break at pace. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Cantona! Brilliant from Cantona! He's got himself an absolute peach. And they're back in front. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So we have a breakthrough. He's having a shot! They've scored! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Beckenbauer. Oh, that's a key interception. Has a look and plays it forward. Good running, strong and purposeful. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Ferdinand cuts it out. And it's Messi. Kukçu. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he is going into that little black book. Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Hazard with the clearance. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And the shot's on here. Rijkaard. Cantona. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, good spread. Back into the middle. Aimed beyond the defence. And the first half is done. India are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2.
Hello everybody, and this is a quick reminder to let you know that you'll be able to catch today's match broadcast live on our club's FM station.
Boca Juniors get the ball rolling in the second half.
India clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Lovely, now then. Looking for the run. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Mbappe looking understandably energised after his goal. That is a crunching tackle. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something.
Nedved!
Oh, for the keeper to get down to that was top class, but to actually stop himself from spilling it was exceptional. That's great goalkeeping.
Messi. Now it's Messi. Tries to pass it through. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now, can they get him away? It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Rijkaard. Messi. Rijkaard. Nedved. Looking for options for movement. Donatoni. Cantona. And the counter is on. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And this is Ibrahimovic. He's being urged to shoot. Rijkaard. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, this is a great... Can he finish? He has done it! And the comeback is complete!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
India take the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Donatoni.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Rijkaard. Robertson. And it's Cruyff. Mbappe might just make this. And he thumps it clear. Beckenbauer. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Oh, that's a very decent ball now.
Boca Juniors really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
On the field, number 24, Hazard. Coming on to replace him is number 17, Kaká.
India with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that has been knocked clear. He's tried one! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. Zanetti tries to clear. Boca Juniors have the chance to go the other way. Can he get it through? Now it's Cruyff. Beckenbauer deals with that comfortably. And that has been clubbed away. India will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Messi, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Chance for a shot! That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
Cantona really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Mbappe. Out to the left it goes. And he's managed to get free.
India can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Pele can so cleverly bypass the press. Knocks it into space. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Cruyff. Thuram wins the duel this time.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Maldini. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Messi. Now that's well seen too. So that's it. It is all over. India have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure.
Quick reminder today to
Mbappe claiming the Man of the Match award. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And that gets things running. Well, Jim, there have been quite a few lethal front threes down the years, but this man, Neymar, might have been a part of the best of them all.
I would say so. I mean, they won the treble in 2014-15, so it's hard to argue against that.
And in the first season, they played together too.
All three of them had great seasons, but I can't forget that game against the battle-hardened boys from Madrid.
And there's the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Beckham is herring after that one. And reclaimed it in a trice. Oh, good-looking ball. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Hoisted it. Bullish header! Just off target.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's in a great position here. Oh, perfectly measured that. Beckenbauer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. It's Neymar! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Mbappe! And again the keeper stands strong.
Mbappe really must be thinking what more he could have done there. It's another inspired save.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Maldini promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. So we're still where we started right now. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. And here's Mbappe. So what can they make of this?
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Has a look and plays it forward. Now, this could be a chance.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Zanetti is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Looking for options for movement. Can he finish? And the ball's come loose here. Backward it goes. Nedved ploughing through the middle. And the shot! Oh, the ball's... Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Pass somewhat off target. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Tries a shot! He's delivered all right! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
India have fired themselves. It's Pele! Brilliant from Pele! About as smooth as it gets. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Maldini gets good distance on it. And here's Zanetti. And he's straight offside. Ibrahimovic. Nedved. Ball is over the line. And that's gone loose. Rijkaard demonstrating his defensive quality there. Short changes him with that pass. And there's the end of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
Reminder today that smoking
That's
is
a really
only
interesting
allowed
game, and they
areas
head
shown
in
on this
at
map.
half-time
Thank you
at
for your
1-1.
cooperation.
So it's back to business.
India are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Ambitious ball here. Can he latch on to this? Terrific header! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Now, can they get him away? The ball is loose and the chase is on. He's found the way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Mbappe. Well read, nice interception. Alexander-Arnold. Rijkaard. Oh, it's a promising build-up this, plenty of really nice passing. He won't be happy with that one. Out to the right. Beckham tries making a foray down the right. Bullet.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Alexander-Arnold chooses to go back. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Mbappe. Neymar.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Neymar. Beckham with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Pelé. That has been cut short. Lampard. And this is De Bruyne. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. Ibrahimovic. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
India clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now there's a fine ball. Beckham. That's a sharp pass.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's Neymar. Ibrahimovic. And the finish! And he's heaved it away. Oh, nicely intercepted. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Shot, surely! They've done it! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Substitution in progress.
India have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Now it's Pelé. He's Beckham! He should have put that one away.
Beckham really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
That That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
India really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
It's Pele! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. And he's managed to get free. Big chance! And yes, it's there! They have stolen level at the last! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
And we're done. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner, of course, but the crowd... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And we're underway. The lineup we have suggests it's going to be a 4-5-1 formation, Jim.
Well, most teams that use this system, Peter, will work it in a way where, yes, they'll have a 4-5-1 shape off the ball and ideally a 4-3-3 shape on it. We often see that 4-1-4-1 shape too, and that has an obvious flexibility about it.
Goes for a shot! And it's come back out to him. He's scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's a key interception. And that's put paid to a promising move. And here's Hazard.
Hazard really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Crosses it. There's the header! Osimhen is flagged offside. Beckenbauer promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, just skips past his man. Chance here to counter. And it's Hazard. India leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And he was alert to it. Beckenbauer pinches it off him. Hullet. Beckenbauer. Nedved.
This is the time you need that pace.
Robertson is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Hazard. Baresi. Nedved. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bergomi. Hazard looking for the run. And he thumps it clear. Nesta cuts out the pass. Ibrahimovic. Kamavinga. Knocks it into space. Oh, shooting chance! Isco.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. That's been slipped through. Osimhen! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that has been clubbed away. Half an hour played now. Great vision. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Tonali, Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Good read, needed to be. And he's there to belt it away. No, that pass isn't the best. And this is Hazard. Kamavinga. Hullet. And it's Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. Can he get it through? Great ball, and he's in here. Chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. He won't be happy with that one. India are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. And this is Azar. Nedved. Pull it. 5 minutes till the break. Tonali. And it's Rijkaard. Oh, easy pickings there. Hazard shoots! He scored! They have come roaring back!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Barcelona grab the equaliser and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Now this could be a chance. And the finish! And it's Nedved. It's Ibrahimovic! There it is! So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, I was impressed with both the
And we've reached half-time. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 5 será sustituido por el dorsal 21.
And we're off again. Ferdinand. Isco puts his foot on the gas. He's beaten the last. He's having a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Barcelona with the corner. They're first. India have the chance to go the other way. Played back in. Hazard. That is a brilliant interception. Neymar, a player who needs no introduction. And this is Ibrahimovic. That's a good ball out wide. Back into the middle.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Thuram. Nedved plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Oh, super find. Zanetti. Tonali. To Isco. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And the through ball. Now it's Mbappe. And the keeper beats it away.
India clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Taken back almost at once. Tonali driving forward. Looking for options for movement. Rijkaard. Isco. Now Tonali. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Robertson. And it's Camavinga. Looking to play him in. And that's a dangerous ball. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Ferdinand getting this one clear.
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And now the breakaway. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Oh, cracking ball. Neymar. Ibrahimovic. Now it's Ibrahimovic. That ball looks a good one. And he's away. Just a quarter of an hour to play.
India clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Now there's a fine ball. He's found a chance! It's in! It's level again! What a match we have!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So there's going to be another change here. This is quite a battle.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
It's a really well-measured ball. And the return pass. India will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest. Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
And he's worked it through, and he's running through, and the shot! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 9.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Well read, nice interception.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Isco. Can he get on the end of this? Kaka. And he's there to retrieve it. Quality ball. Hazard could try cutting inside here. He's making a real surge on the left. Isco. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit, I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough, hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit, I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit, I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, speaking fast, I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help, I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit, I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit, I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help, I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit, I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit, I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit, I got no love for the fakeness.
ট্রিক্স কিংবা গেমের যে অ্যাটাকিং বা ডিফেন্ডিং কিংবা পাসিং বিভিন্ন ধরনের টিপস অ্যান্ড ট্রিক্স বা কলাকৌশল আমাদের নিজের আয়ত্তে আনার চেষ্টা করি, বাট কেন জানি একটা বিষয় নিয়ে আমরা খুব বেশি অনীহা দেখাই কিংবা খুব বেশি অবহেলা করি, সেটা হচ্ছে বা অলসতা করি, সেটা হচ্ছে ক্যামেরা অ্যাঙ্গেল। এই ক্যামেরা অ্যাঙ্গেল যে কতটা ইম্পর্টেন্ট আপনি যদি জেনে থাকেন তাহলে কখনোই আপনি অবহেলা করবেন না।